Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Bucks. So Detroit will get the first possession. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Well, Greg, neither of these clubs playing very well right now. Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two. And a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Cunningham, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move right to the hoop. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Holmgren. No good from outside. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Duren. Knocks it loose. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. Cunningham outside. Here's Bagley. Misses in close.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man. And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
It's Dort on the wing. Here's Giddey. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Now, here's Cunningham. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
To the left wing. Bagley with a wide-open look.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 3.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
And it's Giddey in the corner. It's not going to go for him. And Detroit the other way now. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Efficiency. Greg on a
tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Here's Cunningham.
Okay. Yeah, the defender completely shook and off balance with that slick move from Cade. He got just enough room to shoot it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Pokusevski. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Pokusevski throwing his body around. Can we say that?
To the middle. Back to Hayes. And that one drops.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And both free throws good for Williams. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster. I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Here's Wiseman. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
With some arc. To the inside. Pass to Pokusevski. Into the lane. And about Pokusevski, what a nice addition he's been, Brent, to the roster for Oklahoma City.
Well, he adds some nice size to the roster, and by that I mean kind of just height. He is a pretty skinny player out there, but he's a good scorer. He can handle the ball. He's got some skills as a big guy. It's about calming down a little bit and finding some more consistency with the role that he plays.
Both good from the line that time.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Pokusevski's got 6 points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right at...
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
3 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Hayes, and it's blocked by Brown. Dort wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Pistons trailed by 16. Inside. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And it goes down 2 points. Holmgren's got his first points in this one.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
The Thunder leading by 16. Giddey, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Duren slams it in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Giddey. It's deflected. Here's Hayes. It's tipped. Here's Giddey. 10 points for him. Over in the corner, Dort. Now Giddey. Duren pulls it in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Going inside, and they pick up 2.
Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
For Oklahoma City, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That free throw, good from Jang. And Jang drops them both.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Duren pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 10. Here's Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Oklahoma City, with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And the Pistons with possession. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now a fast break for the Thunder. There's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 11.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Šarić has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Good for Šarić and his confidence to rise up and fire from 3.
Here's Pokusevski. Rebounded by the Pistons. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Burks. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Duren. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. And then Williams slams it in.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
Here's Burks. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Brown. He's off on that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
And Brett, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Cunningham really good with his physical advantage and trying to wreak some havoc defensively and using it.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. Front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Back to Giddey. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the 3-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket.
Here's Ivey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with Ivey, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Get that bucket in no time at all. 16 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Ivey especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The defenders don't think that Giddey has that kind of shake to his game. I like it when he shows this kind of flash.
And he makes that one. Bagley's got his second bucket of the game to go. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Pistons trailed by 10. Outside, Bagley. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
The kick out to Cunningham. Takes a 3. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivey is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Giddey, no good. And so it's Detroit with the ball. 9-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia. And that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
To the inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Cunningham looking it over. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's Bagley in the corner. Clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the floor.
1:12 left to play in the third. To the paint. Joe. Outside Williams. Burks pulls it in. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 11. Down low. And Duren slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Drives to the hoop. Rebound by Jang.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Second chance shot. And Stewart finishes it off. Stewart's got his first points of the game.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. Headshot. Off. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
60. The Thunder. 72.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Detroit has possession. A 12-point game. Hayes down low. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Offline with his three. And the Thunder with possession. Back to Dort. Spins.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Dort.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, shot missing. And it's Detroit the other way. Works for three. It's hauled in by Brown. The Thunder leading by 12. Holmgren wide open. And the three off target.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Duren, no good. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Thunder.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists. The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Turin. Got a hand on it.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Kept alive. Here's Stewart. The layup missed.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Pistons trailed by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Alec Burks is at over a decade in the league. One of the more reliable guards that we have.
At some point, I believe that Alec Burks is going to be on a team that's doing bigger things. Because of that consistency, he's going to become a more valuable piece. I mean, he shoots it well from three. He got his big contract in 2021, but it hasn't changed that consistency that he plays with.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Pokusevski. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
Well, that's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Pokusevski. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Poku doing a good job just being a bit forceful with that attack.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown, but bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Ivo Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck that time with a huge jam.
No good on the shot. The Pistons go the other way with it. Pass to Wiseman. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
To the wing right side. Here's Livers. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
And Giddey, just that sixth sense to find the open man.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
It's Dort on the wing. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to drop it in. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Thunder.
This is a game where the defense, Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Wiseman. And Holmgren pulls it down. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And here's Ivy. Doesn't go that time. Holmgren gets the bucket. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him.
I love Flippy Wet.
I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, she won't please me, cause she need me, like me, like mine, like me, they like mine, like me, they like mine, like me, like mine. We fill a cup, monster, we pull up, we'll stay the, put his soul into the. Never them, you ain't that, I'm him, you get zapped if it's static. That vet, it go fume, I'm a vet, little dude. You a pet, do what I say, not what I do. Tell him sit, come here, I just seen some down the block from here. No, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. Can't see it, they ain't fake walk. I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Like me, they like mine. She like mine, like me. She like mine, like me, she like mine. Man, I need water, tell her water. Need it, tell her water. Dollar, it's your daughter. She took. I'm not vegan. Yeah, I bet I put on.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last contest, that game against the Charlotte Hornets. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on it.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Here's Bogdanovich. The layup off target. Here's Giddey. Detroit with the rebound. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
This is how you move the rock. Cade Cunningham showing a real desire to involve his teammates.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Amazing body control by Cunningham. Staying with the shot.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Dort. Bagley with the rebound.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Giddey. Following the three by Detroit. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Cunningham inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 7. Giddey, no one around him. Driving in, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Now, here's Cunningham. Over Giddey. It's deflected. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Another shot. And too long on the shot.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And Brown over to help. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Under trailing by 5. Over in the corner, Dort. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And slam dunk by Ivey.
And man, can Ivey fly. I mean, a big-time finisher. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the Thunder with possession. Driving the lane. Giddey, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Pistons leading by 7. Here's Cunningham, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Burks on the wing. And stolen by Jang. On the wing, Williams.
Oklahoma City foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Williams can't hit.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Jang inside. Makes it off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
That one falls.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Pass to Wiseman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Man, they are just living at the line. Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Williams. Comes up empty down low. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pistons lead by 10.
The Pistons, 18. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Easy for me. They've made the most of their opportunities by getting to the line, and they are knocking them down as well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And so Brown will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
The Thunder have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Cunningham inside. 6 points for him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Oklahoma City. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Bagley. The Pistons leading. Cunningham for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 9.
Showing confidence with the pull-up. Cunningham has the ability to free himself up and the size to rise above the defense. Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's Cunningham. Moves back up. Doesn't go for him. And the Thunder going the other way now.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. Crafty handle. Shai can pick his way to any spot on the floor with a host of hesitations and blow-bys.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. And the Thunder with the possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Giddey, no good. Here's Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Wow, Ivey just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Now, here's Ivey. He's got 9. The shot's good. And it's a 4-point Piston lead. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Substitution on the field.
Outside Williams. A fader. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Here's Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
And this young guy, Ivey, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Nobody near Williams. No good with the triple. And he drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with Ivey, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And Ivey especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Pass to Chang. Out to Sharch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him. And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Chang, no luck. Here's Ivey. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Oklahoma City on D. They trail by 1. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Here's Joe. Offline with his 3. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that one is good.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Taken away by Williams. To the middle. Stewart with the steal. Pass to Wiseman. Misses from short range. That will count. That shot no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons ahead. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
And the shot is good. Giddey's got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder. 7th lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
They're frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Just to Diallo. Puts up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Holmgren can't hit.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. A unique type of player, Chet, with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Cunningham's shot is off.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The Pistons lead it. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Burks for three. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Bryant.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Giddey.
Length and quickness. Those are the tools Cade Cunningham uses on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 5. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the Pistons with possession here. A 2-point game. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they get it back. Here's Wiseman. And the layup is good. Wiseman's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
You just can't teach size and length. And Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Hayes. They get it back. And the dunk by Stewart.
Love the activity of Stewart, making himself useful on the offensive glass.
And the Thunder with possession. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Stewart. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul. Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Great move by Isaiah Stewart to find a lane to the rim. So powerful.
Takes it inside. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
First personal foul.
The Thunder made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And the first one at the line is good. And Jang drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Burks in the corner. This one for 3. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Thunder trailing by 3. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Burks can't get it to go. And here's Šarić. He'll bring it up for the Thunder.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
Pass to Stewart. Burks on the wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Hits the three-point bomb. Burks has got 7 points in the game.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Bounce pass from Williams. Down low. It's stolen by Wiseman. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. Here's Stewart with 1 on the clock. Now a timeout called by Detroit. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside and is working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Detroit leading by 6. Bagley the screen. Here's Cunningham. They get a hand on it. And Brown over to help. Outside Bogdanovich. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It's stolen by Bagley. Cunningham outside. And they double up Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. It's stolen by Dort. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Here's Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And so he makes both from the line. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And slam dunk by Ivey.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Brown. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's Brown on the follow.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
He's the kind of player every team is looking for. Cunningham understands both how to move the ball and how to create for himself.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dort left side. Pass to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. And here's Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. Cunningham on the wing. And again, Detroit turns it over. Thunder trailing by 11. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Thunder.
An underrated shooter, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, that was something else.
How about that dunk for Cunningham? Putting a punctuation mark on that one.
Here's Giddey. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now. He's playing hard and finding plenty of shots.
Pass to Dort. Takes the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Bogdanovich with it. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
The offensive rebound. Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And finished off by Bagley.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Dort. Here's Ivey. Going inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
To the inside. It's tipped.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. this was an excellent all-around performance for the Pistons.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Using that size in the mid-range, Shea can get this shot anytime he wants.
Outside for Bagley. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again, and so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They came in here.